Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. I hope you're all doing well. We are going to Belgium for our next beer review, and it's from arguably the most recognisable Belgian brewery, Delirium. Obviously owned by the, what's it called? Hygge brewery from East Flanders in Belgium. And I'm drinking the Delirium Nocturnum. It is, of course, the Pink Elephant. Delirium Nocturnum. This is an 8.5% ABV strong dark beer. That's how it's described. This particular bottle has no English written on it whatsoever, other than the fact that it's triple fermentation and strong beer. That's all it says. 330ml bottle, the iconic Delirium look with that lovely bottle. But yeah, the Pink Elephant, and I'm going to be super posh, and I'm going to drink it from my Delirium glass with that glorious elephant trunk stem. So much detail. They got the elephant on the base of the glass, and if you look closely, you get that. Where's the elephant? There's an elephant, little nucleated elephant spot at the bottom of the glass there. Really is a thing of beauty, that glass. One of the best. So we're going to quit waffling. 8.5% dark Belgian beer. I'm going to try and be careful opening this in case it explodes all over the place. Lots of smoke on the opening, a few bubbles. I thought it was going to go everywhere, but it's held off, thankfully. Gentle pour, because it is Belgian, and Belgian beers are nuts. I'm going to be as gentle as I possibly can. It's not really doing any difference. There's still a huge head developing on that. But a lovely Belgian dark beer. Right in the mood for a complex dark ale this evening. It's a chilly January evening. Just killing time, talking spiel when I pour this beer. I'll leave it at that for now. There is a little bit more in there, but I'll let that develop. Look at that. Woo-wee. It looks incredible. I mean, it's dark, but you could probably see a red hue bleeding through the bottom of the glass. I've got a light on me, which obviously lights me up and makes me look beautiful for you guys. I can see crazy levels of carbonation rushing up the middle of that glass. It looks terrific in that glass, doesn't it? That is theatre. That's how you do a beer. But yes, it is very dark on the camera, but it's trust me, that is very much more of a dark, really dark ruby red beer with a slightly tanned, full-on, two-finger thick head. It looks terrific in the glass. Really tough at that. That's how you perform a beer. Let's get me snouting, see if I can get an aroma through that huge head. I'm getting that slightly sort of classic Belgian yeast aroma. It's kind of a touch of candied sugar, but not a lot else, if I'm honest. Like I say, touch of fruit, but that is all on the yeast. That's all on the yeast. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers, everyone. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, yeah. It took me a while to actually get to the beer, but my lips felt like they were kind of digging their way through that head for a while there. And when the beer eventually came, that was rather nice. It's complex as hell. It's fruity, it's roasty, it's hoppy. That aroma is getting sweeter. Now I've kind of opened it up a little bit, the aroma seems to be getting sweeter. Excuse me. Oh, that's gassy, blimey. That Belgian yeast is screaming out at me. It's really kind of sugary, candied, slightly floral. Oh, it does smell good though. It does smell good. Let's go for another taste. So it's medium bodied, well carbonated, as you can imagine. There's that glorious sort of slightly roasted, slightly chocolatey, milk coffee, light milky coffee. And there's a fruitcake sweetness, a boozy fruitcake sweetness the whole way through. So that complexity of sweetness and roastiness is there, and it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding. It's got that, and I can feel the warmth now. The top of my head's just gone like 8.5%. You're feeling it. You are feeling it. Despite the incredible drinkability of this beer, it does remind you it's an 8.5% beer. This is lovely. This is lovely. I was very lucky to go to Brussels last year, and I went to the Delirium Village, and I had a few beers there, and I was drinking. I had a beer flight, 10 different Belgian beers, and actually the beer I really kind of favoured was a Belgian brown ale. I can't remember the name of the brewery now, but it was outstanding. It was Abby who stuck with the Delirium beer. She was drinking the Delirium Red. She loves her sour beers, and so the Belgians do it probably better than anyone else. But I never had this when I was in Belgium, and I kind of wish I did now. The aroma it's developing. So I do feel like there's a little bit more of the malt character coming through on the aroma now. I'm going to get the end of that in there, which is going to be rather lively. Go. But yeah, holding up to the light, it is a lovely dark red colour to it now. I feel like the colour's lighting up a little bit. That last little bit of yeasty finish went into the bottom of it. It's almost got like a strong barley wine look to it now with the light on it. It looks incredible. But it's fruity, it's malty. It's that touch of candied fruit, candied sweets, touch of fruitcake, boozy fruitcake, lovely malty, chocolatey malt. And then it finishes with a kind of a slight sort of milky coffee kind of finish. It's all very, from start to finish, everything about it is subtle. It's complex, but it's subtle. There's like touches of things. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what my fingers are doing. I'm talking nonsense at this stage. There's touches of elements. Things are coming into it, but it's all really gentle and polite. It's a treat for your taste buds. It's really good. Oh yeah, everything about it is subtle, gentle, elegant. It's just a lovely drinking experience. Yeah, this is a proper experience, and I didn't expect any less, to be honest with you. I'm really taking a liking to Belgian dark beers. It took me a little while to get on the Belgian beer train, if I'm honest. I'm still not a massive fan of Belgian blondes. There's the odd one or two that I like, but it's the Belgian dark for me. That's where they shine for me. The doubles, the dark, the browns. That's where for me Belgian beer really stands out. And Delirium's quality is undeniable. Even like the Delirium Tremens, the blonde, it's a lovely beer. The red, I mean, I tried the red. It's a beautiful beer. The Delirium Christmas is a delicious beer. But I think I found my favourite Delirium beer, and there's something about drinking it out of the branded glass as well that makes it a little bit more special. If you've not tried this, I really recommend that you do. I really recommend that you try this beer. get a little bit of time for yourself, relax and enjoy it, because it's complex as hell, but everything about it is inviting, it's warming, it's just a thing of beauty. It's a class beer. Delirium Nocturnum, I can't give this anything but a 10 out of 10. This is what beer is all about. That has been an absolutely wonderful experience. My first time I've ever tried that, and I cannot wait to buy some more and get it in this glass. That is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Delirium Nocturnum, 10 out of 10 for me. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this in peace without having to talk waffle to a camera. I hope you've enjoyed the review. I've very much enjoyed doing it. Give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. And until my next one, you take care.